What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today I have a bit of a confession. I have never seen Cowboy Bebop. On top of that, I have never listened or heard the opening, or the ending for that much. I know that that is sacrilegious. I know that Cowboy Bebop is one of the most iconic anime, just in general. And I also know that the opening is even more iconic. I understand that the opening is like one of the most, if not, yeah, it's definitely one of the most iconic OPs in anime. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that I guess slipped past me. Of course, when I was a kid, I watched a bunch of anime, but they were mostly like really, it was one that, it was like the animes that like nobody watched, like Dot Hack and stuff like that. So Cowboy Bebop always slipped past me, mostly because it had a time slot either before or after Dot Hack, and I did not care about anything except for that show. So I once again know that this is sacrilegious. I've never heard it, but today I thought to myself, maybe I'll change that. So we're doing the opening and the ending. I believe there's only one opening. I believe there's only one ending. If there is, or I fucked up and got the wrong one, let me know and we'll do a video of that. But until then, we'll just react to these two. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more, I don't know, more Cowboy Bebop or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's gonna be in the description below. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones, make sure that they're on, them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. Ooh, okay. My ears. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Ooh. Oh, it's like big band jazz or something. Like I remember people saying that the OP was like kind of jazzy or like different, I guess, but ooh. I also like the simplicity of the imagery. The fuck is that? A spaceship? They got spaceships in Cowboy Bebop. Okay. Ooh, dang, god damn. I I really fuck with this. Oh, God. I really fuck with this type of music, man. I don't know what you would classify this, but I love this shit. Okay. Tank. Ooh, ooh, they got bitches. Ooh. Oh, they going crazy. I tell you what. I never thought that I would hear this type of music in anime, at least in OP. Ooh. 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 Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I heard that the OP was like kind of jazzy, and there may even been times where like I've overheard somebody playing the OP or the OP playing somewhere, but man, I did that's the last that's the last genre that I expected out of this. But I fucking loved it. I am a big, and you know, this may come as a surprise, but I'm a huge fan of big band, jazz, or just blues, because it's what I grew up on. You know, it kind of reminds me of being at my grandma's house here. My granddad play blues or jazz or any big band group somewhere in the back room. It's that brought me back. I really liked that. That was well composed. I liked that the brass and the I'll try not to be too technical because to be honest with you, I barely know what I'm talking about when it comes to music. I just like it. But I love how present the brass was in this OP. You like I said, you usually don't get that too much in anime openings. If not at all. I can't think of any opening that has that much brass outside of maybe JoJo has a bunch of brass in their opening, but this was just all it was it was just all big bang. It was so good. One thing that I really liked about this OP is just how smooth it was. You know, usually in big band music or jazz, whatever you would classify this as, it's it's usually associated with somebody that's very smooth, you know, very suave, but dangerous at the same time, right? And maybe that's me just thinking back to like old movies that I may have watched with my parents or some shit, but it's usually associated with somebody that has those traits. And for Cowboy Bebop, I would assume with the name Cowboy, I don't know what the Bebop part is for. I don't know what that means, or is that his name? Is that his name? Um, but for the when I see Cowboy Bebop, I see the word cowboy and I think of somebody that has those traits of being like smooth, suave, but dangerous. You know, he get bitches and everything. You know, that type of person, that old school, like not so James Bond, but like a street smart James Bond, right? And this OP seems to, at least as far as somebody who's never seen the show, seems to mirror what I would expect out of the main character. Whenever you have an OP, that's kind of what you want to do, especially if the show is solely about one character. And I've seen the main character of Cowboy Bebop, and I've only seen the main character of Cowboy Bebop. Whether there is like a bigger cast or anything like that, I'm not sure. But I've only seen the main character, and there's a girl. I think if it's the same anime that I'm thinking about, I don't know. There's a girl. I think she has like purple hair, wears like a yellow suit and shit, or like a yellow shirt. I don't know. I don't know if I'm thinking of the same anime. But I've seen her too. So with the amount of focus on that one character, the fact that there is such a suave tone to the OP, I'm guessing that character has those same attributes, or at least I'm hoping. So very, oh my god, what a banger of an OP. I'm once again, I see why it's sacrilege that I have not heard this OP. And luckily now I have. So we're gonna get into the ending now. Oh, they brought back the jazzy feel, but they got some guitars now. Oh, oh, this is smooth. What did that say? Something folk blues. Oh, this is so old school. It's so old school. I love it. This is a smooth listen. This is a very smooth listen. Yeah, see, I only see, well, I mean, he's the main character, so of course you're only going to see him in the OP. Guessing that's like the rival or something. Ooh, God, yeah, he knocked out. Fuck going on? Why he on the ground? Ooh. Yeah, hold on. Like, I'm sorry, I had to stop it real quick. Because she's doing her damn thing. She's doing the damn thing. Let me just slow down for a bit because goddamn, those vocals are very fun. They're interesting. they're interesting. I know it just sounds like very strong vocals, and it's like, oh yeah, well, of course that's what you'd want. But there's like this, what's the word? There's like this crack. I get, for lack of a better term, there's like this crack in her voice that is so, gives it so much character. I guess you could say it gives the vocal so much character. It reminds me of Zombies by the Cranberries. I don't know why, but she also has this same kind of crack in her voice. Now it's mostly because the singer for the Cranberries is like Irish, or was Irish, rest in peace. But it reminds me of that. I love that. I love that. All right, let's go back. I'll go back a little bit. Ooh. Or maybe that's just raspy. Oh, I don't know what it is, but there's something about her voice that really resonates with me. And every scene just seems like it's him just chilling and chilling by himself. Oof. Yeah, that was cold. That was cold. That was very cold. What's crazy? You know what's crazy? I have heard so much about Cowboy Bebop in the way of like people just gushing about how much they love it. I have a friend that that's his jam. So you can imagine how sacrilegious it is to him that I haven't seen it or heard the OP or ED. So if he's watching, my bad, Michael. But the crazy thing is that when you have an OP, when you have an ED, and bitch. Spam risk? How about you die? You ever thought about that, buddy? You ever thought about that? Go away. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Whenever you have an OP and ED, what you really want from it is to get you, hype for the episode, right? And you want your ED to kind of be that cooldown, right? And that's obvious. That's anime 101, right? But there are some OPs and there are some EDs that do it a lot better than a lot better than any other OP or ED does it. And this seems to be one of them, right? This pair of OP and ED seems to be one of them, where it is so like that opening is so perfect to get me in the mood of whatever the fuck Cowboy Bebop is, right? It seems like it really primes you to watch a episode about some cool, suave, like maybe modern day cowboy that it lives by himself, is always alone, and doesn't afraid of anybody, that type of person. And the ED seems to be like this reflection of the character that is like way darker. Not way darker as in like, oh, he's so evil and he's so edgy and stuff, but this song, like the ED as a song, sounds so sorrowful that I can't help but to feel like it does reflect on the character. So when you have these type of songs on your opening, your ending, fit so well with the show, to the point that even somebody like me who hasn't seen it can listen to it and hear it and go, yo, this shit is really good. This shit sounds like it fits really well with the anime. It is so that's how you know you did your job right, whether it's curating the group, the singer, or the songwriter, whatever, or it's the songwriter, group, or singer, whatever, just doing the damn thing on the track, right? That's how you know that a good job was done. In this set of songs, my god, good fucking job. Good fucking job. That shit kind of made me want to watch the show, which I guess that's the point. Is to have you want to watch the show. Yeah, this was really fucking good. This was really, really good. There's a bunch of other like old school anime that I actually haven't seen, once again because my world when I was a kid was like, I want to watch Dot Hack, I want to watch Rave Masters, I want to watch Shinzo. Like the shows that I could probably like ask any like regular schmegular degular anime fan, like, have you seen Shinzo? And they'd be like, what the fuck is Shinzo? So yeah, I was kind of out the loop when I was a kid. If it weren't those anime or Dragon Ball Z, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about. Like, oh, what, you haven't watched Serial Experiments Lane? So there are some old school OPs and EDs that I have never heard of. And Cowboy Bebop seemed to be the most readily available to me because that's the only one I could think of. So if there's any other ones that anybody wants me to check out, please let me know, because this one was really fucking good, and I have a feeling that other OPs, EDs, or whatever are either just as good or at least rival it, right? Though I understand that this show is iconic enough to be like, nah, ain't nothing stepping with it. So really great songs, really great OP. I love the visuals of it, love how sorrowful everything looks. I love the juxtaposition of the ED to the OP, and how well it seems to tie in with the character, or at least I hope. Maybe I'm just talking shit, but hey man, I enjoyed it. That's all that matters. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Cowboy Bebop or anything else, the social media's there. Link's gonna be in the description. And if you want these episodes early, oh my god, I almost shilled for the Patreon. Fuck Patreon right now. But yeah, great. With all that being said, let me get my off button ready. There it is. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.